What is up, guys? Welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be doing a bit of aesthetic stuff on the car, and depending how much time I've got, some other little bits and bobs as well. But the main thing is this, because when the control arm broke, obviously it damaged the fender, wing, whatever you want to call it. So I have another one over here that we got from BMW Works. This one's Boston green though, so I've sanded it down a little bit. I still need to sand it down a little bit more, and today we're going to be painting it velvet blue so that can go back on there, and then it'll be a complete car. Also, ever since we've owned this car, it's had black side skirts. So the other night I came up here and I put some plastic primer on it. I thought, as we're painting the wing, we might as well paint them at the same time. Be nice to have them body matched. But yeah, so that's the first thing I'm going to do. We do also have another door that I wanted to paint, but I don't think I have enough primer to do that today, because the window's broken on the passenger side. I've changed the whole module and it still doesn't go up properly, so it's like something's a bit bent in there or something. So I thought it's easier to just change the whole door and we'll just paint it. So first of all, I'm gonna clean this up. I'm going to spray a bit of filler primer just to get rid of some of the marks. It's quite a clean wing, to be fair. It's not damaged, no big dents or anything. So a bit of filler primer on some of the rougher bits, and then some normal primer, and then we'll paint it. Let's do that. Fun times. Alright, so I've laid some primer down, but it turns out I've left the paint at home. Great, so I'm going to have to come back up and finish that another day. But we have got a new alternator to put in. Well, I say new, second hand, but this one isn't working. So I'm going to get that removed quick. Doesn't look too bad. I've already taken the belt off. And then, yeah, put this in and see if she works. Fingers crossed. I've checked all the wiring. Wiring seems fine, so it's got to be the alternator's faulty. I don't know. Let's give it a go. Right, so that's the old one. I've got the new one installed. It's actually super easy. Some alternators are a pain, but this one, literally 2 bolts that are easy accessible. Take the belt off, done. Super easy. Now gonna start her up and test it. Fingers crossed this works. If not, then, well, I have no idea what's going on, but yeah, let's try this anyway. It's working, boys. New alternator's reading between 14 and 15 volts, charging. Bang in. Ah! So happy that fixed that. Oh. She's not too happy on the Tico. Well, super happy that fixed that. Something to do with the idle needs sorting. It's, I don't know, it's like above 1500 RPM. The engine's so smooth, like butter, no vibration, nothing. But under 1500 RPM, it's sort of a bit misfirey and funny. I thought it would be because the alternator's not charging, so it's maybe not getting enough voltage to the coil packs or something. But I mean, it's still doing it. It might just be a bit of the tuning on the idle might need tweaking. I don't know. But it's a big step. Glad that's done. All the tuning stuff I can actually do now, that I can just leave it running and not worry about the battery draining. Because before it would be like 12 volts. 11.5, 11, 10, and it'd be running like 10 volts, and then eventually it would just die. But yeah, that's sweet as. Alright, so another thing I'm going to install is this little catch can here. It's just a cheap eBay one. I think it was it like 17 quid or something. Got the 2 fittings here, and then got the vent at the top. Trying to work out where to put it. Ideally you want it on the cold side, because obviously it's going to have oil and oil vapor, but I've not got any room. If I put it over there, I won't be able to see the fuel gauge. So I'm thinking about putting it down in here, if I can get it in there, sort of like that, down in there, yeah, like that, and then have the hoses coming up over the top there and down and into there, and I'll get some heat shields to put around the hoses, but it'll be quite tucked out the way of the exhaust, but yeah, I'll heat wrap them and then have them come down into there. So didn't really want it on the hot side because obviously it's sketchy, but as long as I heat wrap it, it should be alright. But I've just got no room anywhere else. I could run it sort of here or over here somewhere, but then the pipes would be across the engine and it would look horrible. So it's going to go down there, I think. Good old cable ties will have to hold that one in. But yeah. Alright, so it's another day. I actually remembered to bring the paint up this time. So we got the 576 Velvet Blue, got a litre of it. Got all the thinners, the gun. I've got this all, this is my spray booth at the moment. Covered everything up so I don't get paint everywhere. I got this primered the other day and sanded down, so it's all ready to paint now. So I'm literally gonna put the base coat on and then lacquer it. I might do 2 coats of base coat, maybe 3, I don't know. We shall see. But yeah, let's paint this. I'll get back to you once I've put the first base coat on. There we go, I've got the base coat down. Already a little bit of things flying around, which is annoying, but it's not too bad. Just let that dry for 10 minutes or so, and then I'll do the lacquer. Alright, there we go. Actually turned out really nice. There is quite a lot of dust on it. You probably can't see it on camera, but there is quite a lot of dust. Hopefully once it dries I can give it a little buff and get rid of the dust, but I might give it another clear coat because I've still got some left in the gun. But yeah, it's looking good. Alright, so all of that's drying. I'll probably put that on tomorrow, let it dry overnight. Got the car on the ramp. Got the IAT sensor here. I did put it up in the manifold, but I have put, can't see it. I have put the check valve for the brake booster back in because everyone online says just to do that and it should work fine. So I'll give it another go. If it's still not working, then maybe that check valve is faulty or something, I don't know. But I'll give that another go. I'm just trying to work out where to put this now. I'm thinking of putting it in the intercooler pipe in about here, just after the intercooler and just before the intake. I think that's a good little spot for it. So I'll drill a hole and then put some threads in it and thread it in with some silicone or something. I'll do that. And I've also got a different join here. I need to fit that as well. So that's the old one, but it's still leaking and causing it to judder. So I've got a fatter inner bit because that one's kind of restrictive. So try that, hopefully that works. And yeah, and then it's pretty much all done. I need to finish the fan wiring off. I still haven't finished it, but I didn't bring the laptop up so I can't test it, which is annoying. But oh, all right, I'm gonna do this. So this is the piece that I'm going to use to join it, so there's no restriction. The other one I used like this AN fit-in thing, but the AN ones, like the in and outs, are much smaller, so hopefully this stops that shaking problem. I've got a bunch of new Jubilees and all different types and stuff to try out as well, so hopefully no more leaks. Let's see if this fits. Alright, so my original plan was to join it like that, but I just took the crimp off of here and put it straight onto there. So it's just one pipe going up. I don't know why I didn't think of that before, but yeah, exactly. Yeah, that was a nice one. Hey guys! It's the same video. I filmed this video over like 3 or 4 days now. But yeah, we got the side skirts on, all nice and paint matched now. Looks so good. And obviously the wing as well. It's literally been a couple of days and look at the dust. Just mad, but so happy. Looks so good. We've ordered the over fenders now, so we're basically waiting for them to come before I can drive this thing. Because as you can see, the wheel sticks out quite a bit. And that is just, we're going to get pulled over straight away. So it's not worth driving it yet. Wait until we get the over fenders. Hopefully they're wide enough to fill that. If not, I don't know, we'll have to come up with something. I'm also now going to just wire in the fan properly, because I've just had it temporarily wired, so that I just literally short the ground out on the strut. So I'm going to wire that to the ECU. I've also, I think I mentioned before, I'm going to put the IAT in there. And then I'm just gonna, I haven't tested the VVTi solenoid, so I'm gonna plug the laptop in. Spider walking on me. Test that and test the boost controller. But yeah, let's crack on with them bits. Whoop, whoop. Also just got another delivery from Max Speeding Rods. This one is the GT3582, and this one is their 600 horsepower capable motor, turbo motor. Messed that one up, didn't I? It comes with the gaskets. Let's unbox this bad boy. Jeez, look at that. Let me take it out of the box quick. There we go, look at that. This is their performance model, which has the billet blades, and the rear housing is upgraded material to be able to withstand higher heats. Looks super sexy. Got the little logo on the front there. And then obviously it's got the anti-surge, and also this one comes with the boost reading, whatever you want to call it, boost reading, whatever, blah blah, cut that out. But yeah, let me put this up against the other one and show you what it looks like. Jeez, look at that. So yeah, it's the next size up from the one we've got, because we're running their GT30-37, and this one is obviously their GT35, so it's a little bit bigger. It has the bigger inlet, slightly bigger housings, I believe. So just if we ever want to go from 500 to 600, we can just switch the turbo out, because it has the same T3 fitting and 4-bolt on the rear. So we can literally swap the turbo out and then get another 100 horsepower. So it'll be handy to have this, or we might even use this on another project, do like a turbo e36 or something. We'll see. But yeah, that is beautiful. Look at that, so smooth. Thank you, Max Speeding Rods. If you guys want to grab a turbo, either a 30 or a 35, or coilovers or camber arms or anything, make sure you use code FULLER and you'll get 10% off of their whole website on all their products. So save yourself some money, grab some awesome parts for an affordable price. And yeah, massive shout out to Max Speeding Rods. Go check them out on Instagram as well. Thank you for the lovely Turbski. Whoop whoop. Right, so that is going to be it for today's video. I know I've missed a video here and there, but I'm busy moving houses, as you can see all the boxes behind me. So, been super busy lately, but yeah, we've got the car pretty much done. Just waiting for the over fenders to come now, and then should be on the road. We're also going to be going to the BMW show on the 11th of June at Santa Pod, so make sure you come and see the car there. But yeah, I will see you guys in the next one. I'll probably do a video rundown of the cost of the whole build in the next one, so stay tuned for that. Yeah, like, comment, subscribe, and see you in the next one. Goodbye.